Hi guys, Kev here. I'm really excited to introduce you to my new ride, the Santa Cruz Hightower 2021 version 2 Carbon C in the S-Build. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? If you're not familiar with the Santa Cruz nomenclature, the C means it's the slightly heavier carbon frame than the lightest CC frame that Santa Cruz offer. But there's not much more than a few hundred grams in it. The S-Build includes a 12-speed SRAM GX group set, a 150mm Fox 36 float performance fork, RockShox Super Deluxe Select Plus rear shock, and SRAM Code R brakes. The bike has a 145mm travel in the rear, which is up 5mm from the 2020 V2 bike. The story of my bike began in January 2021. After ringing around several places in Sydney in search of a Hightower in a medium size, I realised all shops were quoting on the same bike allocation, with no ETA on availability of any other medium size and no other model variant available. I pulled the trigger, placed my deposit, and received the bike 4 months later in April. Although it felt like a long wait, it wasn't bad considering all the delays due to COVID. I've also heard that there may not be any new models arriving until August 2022, a staggering 1.5 year wait. So I'm thankful that I've managed to get my hands on one. So I've done some upgrades straight off the bat, swapping out the race face alloy wheels for Envy M730s laced to i9 Hydra hubs. I made the decision to splurge out on the Envies because of their lifetime warranty, of which I've heard they honour with no questions asked, which gives me peace of mind considering I've cracked 2 sets of carbon wheels with a far less generous warranty in the last 3 years. So in the long run, hopefully these are a pay once investment rather than a poor man pays twice headache. I've also swapped out the Birchtech alloy handlebar with the race face next carbon bar. I was actually planning on installing on my Ibis Mojo HD3 before I decided to purchase the Santa Cruz. After I got the bike wrapped in an Invisiframe, I finally hit the trails for its first ride. Alright, the moment we've been waiting for, or I've been waiting for, almost 4 months to get to this point since I've ordered it, so super keen to get this out there. Let's go. First time hitting the dirt. Uphill, let's go. Oh. Coming from a 6B, 650B. Just getting used to that 29-inch wheel size again. Feel a bit unfit. I think that's what's holding me back right now. Hopefully once I warm up I'll get into it. You can hear that i9 Hydra on the back already, buzzing away. Alright, so just kind of planning to take it a bit easy today. Let's get used to the bike. Feels solid as at the moment. Feels so solid and nice. This thing's going to be fast. Let's go. It's a bit loose surface today. Skip the log for today. For a small drop. Oh yes, nice and solid.
gap goes. Oh yes. Nice, landed a bit nose heavy there. Friday afternoon, no other way better to spend it. Right, let's get going. One of my favourite sections of OMB. Oh yes. Immediately I can tell the bike feels really playful. That's one of the most fun sections of this whole course, this whole track. It's just nice to have everything working as it should after riding on a 7-year-old bike. Funny story, I was here exactly 5 years ago, same place, same day, testing out the Specialized Stumpy Elite, and I was remembering from some comments back then as it came up in my Facebook feed, I'm more of a 650B guy. So times have changed and I've actually purchased my first 29er. Will I go back? Or will I stay on 29s? Let's see, something different. Smooth as. Got it. Seats it up. Someone just asked me whether this is an e-bike. He's like, nice bike. Is that one of those e-bikes? I was like, nah, mate. See you again on lava. A little bit of bob going on, nothing too serious.
My first impressions of the bike are that it's really solid and the frame ultra stiff, which makes this thing feel like a weapon, and is certainly confidence inspiring. Although I haven't gotten used to the 29-inch wheel size after the short first ride, it still seems playful and definitely fast. I'm looking forward to riding some gnarlier trails to push it harder and to see what this thing can do. I'll be making a few more videos soon to provide some updates as to how it's all going. It's not every day that I get to ride a new bike. In fact, I had my last Ibis Mojo HD3 for the last 4 years, so I'm keen to report my new bike experience. So go ahead and subscribe if you're keen to hear more.